The Manhattan Fire Department was dispatched to a report of a house fire shortly before 1 a.m. on Sunday. Upon arrival, crews found heavy fires showing in the rear of the home at 931 Connecticut Avenue. As crews extinguished the deck fire, others entered the residence for an interior attack and to search for victims. No one was home at the time, and the fire was contained within 20 minutes. The structure is a single-story residential duplex. The residents of the other half of the home sustained about $2,000 worth of damage. They'd already evacuated the structure prior to the fire department's arrival. The side where the fire initiated sustained an estimated $180,000 worth of damage. No injuries were reported. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. Temps are expected to rise this week. They are set to surge to above 100 degrees on the mercury after hovering in the mid-90s last week. Kansas Messenet Assistant Meteorologist Chip Redman.
We expect to keep these warmer temperatures around for likely up to 2, maybe even 3 weeks.
Redman says most of Kansas likely will experience excessive heat through the first week of August. Today we'll see a high of 100 on the mercury, with conditions making it feel like it's 107 outside. Wednesday will likely be the hottest day of the week with a high of 104. Chip Redman joins K-Man Morning News every Thursday at 7:35. Riley County Commissioners returned to work this morning to handle a slew of items at their commission meeting. On the agenda for Monday will be an extension of a contract with Howie's to extend trash services for the county. The commission will then hear updates from county officials, including Planning and Special Projects Director Amanda Webb and Public Works Director and County Engineer John Ellerman. Webb will ask the commission to apply for a KDHE Local Environmental Protection Program grant, and Ellerman will hold a discussion on the dog park at Seco Park. The meeting gets underway at 8:30. Potawatomi County Commissioners are also back at it again today for another commission meeting, returning to Westmoreland for the first time since the April tornado in the Sunflower Room. Commissioners have nothing on the consent agenda for today, although they will begin the bidding for the Juniata Detention Pond. The commission will also receive updates from county officials. That meeting will also get underway at 8:30. Riley County saw its country roots come out in full force this weekend as the fair, carnival, and rodeo highlighted the event. Riley County Extension Director Gary Fike said this was the highest turnout he's ever seen for the event in the 6 years he's been involved. He spoke more on what made this year especially successful.
We have more food vendors than ever. We got more barbecue places than we've ever had. So that always changes a little bit every year. The carnival's been here 3 years in a row. We used Danny Ottaway for several years, and then he retired. And so now We Entertainment is our new provider, and they're doing a fantastic job.
Citizens of all ages had plenty to do, with the younger audience participating in fair rides and art projects, while those older guests enjoyed adult beverages while watching the sold-out Kaw Valley Rodeo. 4-H held live judging for farm animals of all sizes throughout the week, with some of the animals being put up for purchase at the livestock sale on Monday night at the Hurlburt Barn inside of Seco Park. More on the day's headlines can be found at our website, newsradiokman.com and themercury.com.
Ryan Reynolds here for, I guess, my 100th Mint commercial. No, don't. I mean, honestly, when I started this, I thought I only have to do like 4 of these. I mean, it's unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month. How are there still people paying 2 or 3 times that much? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be victim blaming here. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/save. Whenever you're ready.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes. See details.
Think you know the Brooks Ghost? Think again. Introducing the all-new, better-than-ever Ghost 16. Now with nitrogen-infused cushioning for lightweight, supreme softness that feels good every step, every street, every single day. So go ahead. Take your daily joyride in the all-new nitrogen-infused Ghost 16. It'll turn your everyday miles into everyday endorphins. Let's run there. Head to brooksrunning.com to learn more.
Former K-State quarterback Adrian Martinez will get another shot at the NFL after a stellar season in the UFL, as Adrian on Saturday signed with the New York Jets. Martinez first signed with the Detroit Lions as an undrafted free agent following the 2023 NFL Draft. Had some preseason action, but eventually found an opportunity with the Birmingham Stallions in the United Football League. He went on to be named the UFL's regular season MVP. Before the championship game, he led the league for rushing yards with 528, and he was third in passing yards, also tied for second with passing touchdowns at 15. He led the Stallions to a 25-0 victory in the UFL championship game. Training camp rolled on for the Kansas City Chiefs this past weekend in St. Joe. Tight end Travis Kelce, who enters year 12 with the Kansas City Chiefs, has acknowledged he's getting a little bit older. He turns 35 in October. He's had a pretty busy offseason, including traveling around with his girlfriend Taylor Swift on her international tour. It's been more of a challenge for him than usual to prepare himself for the upcoming season.
The biggest thing was getting my body right. You know, last year was pretty taxing on my body, and I mean, it is what it is. I've had more snaps than a lot of guys, if not everybody in the NFL over the past 5-6 years. And, you know, I'm very fortunate. I'm very prideful of that. But I know it has taken a toll on my body. So it's just, you know, making sure that my body's getting that rest and that ability to, you know, train harder and be able to withstand an entire 17 to 20 game season.
Now, of course, there's been no indication that the Chiefs plan to reduce Kelce's role in any way. For the past 2 regular seasons, he has led the Chiefs in receiving yards. Almost a week into training camp, Kelce hasn't taken a day to rest and doesn't sound like he plans to do so.
St. Joe, year 12. That means I've spent just about an entire year of my life up here in the dorms, man. It's everybody may see that as pretty grueling, but I enjoy it, man. There's something about this place that gets you ready every single year, and I'm not gonna lie, got pretty excited as the time started counting down to get out here and get this thing rolling.
The first training camp report from the voice of the Chiefs, Mitch Holthus, will be this Wednesday on The Game at 4:40. The first preseason game will be at Jacksonville, coming up at 6 o'clock a week from Saturday. Well, the Royals saw 2 relievers exit Sunday's game early because of injuries. Another reliever allowed 3 runs in the 9th inning to turn a 1-run deficit into an eventual 7-3 loss to the Cubs at Kauffman Stadium. The Royals lose this series to the Cubs 2-1. The trade deadline is this Tuesday, tomorrow at 5 p.m. The Royals' search for a bullpen arm has only been emulated the past few days as they ended a 5-4 homestand out of the All-Star break by losing 4 of the last 5 games. On Sunday, starter Cole Reagans allowed 4 runs on 5 2/3 innings and exited in the 6th, with the Royals down 1 run. Righty John Schneider threw 1 pitch to get a ground out, but he tweaked his knee in the rush to cover first base. Manager Matt Quatrero turned to righty Hunter Harvey, the Royals' early deadline acquisition, for the 7th inning. Rain had started to fall, and Harvey slipped slightly while throwing his warm-up pitches on the mound. And then James McArthur allowed 3 runs in the 9th. He has allowed at least 1 run in 4 of the last 6 outings. His ERA now 5.44. Royals looking for a bounce-back series. They're at the Chicago White Sox starting tonight for a 3-game series. The Royals are 57-49. White Sox last place in the Central. First pitch at 7:10. Pre-game coverage 6:30 on News Radio KMAN. To the Olympics, the U.S. men's national soccer team scored 3 times in 30 minutes in a crushing 4-1 victory over Group A rival New Zealand on Saturday. That comes after a 3-0 loss to host team France back on Wednesday. The U.S. men will have a chance to make the knockout stage as they'll play the final group game this Tuesday against Guinea at noon. The U.S. women's national team defeated Germany on Sunday 4-1 to clinch a berth in the knockout rounds for the 2024 Olympics in Paris. Next up is the group finale against Australia, which is coming up this Wednesday at noon. The U.S. men's basketball team entered their first Olympic game coming off 2 underwhelming performances against South Sudan and Germany, but they opened pool play on Sunday with a 110-84 win over the reigning NBA MVP Nikola Jokic and Serbia on Sunday. Kevin Durant led Team USA with 23 points, LeBron James with 21. Updated medal count, the U.S. in first place with 12 total, including 3 gold. Tori Husk won the gold medal in the women's 100-meter butterfly. U.S. men's 4x100-meter freestyle team also won gold yesterday. And the U.S. women also have a gold in fencing. I'm Mitch Fortner with sports on News Radio KMAN.